lot of bad policy. We've had our timber industry decimated. We've had our commercial fishing industry decimated. They're trying to take away our guns, but down in the 19th district, and as Elizabeth said a moment ago, and you'll hear again, and it's important to say today, our state constitution in the state of Washington is even clearer on the matter of the right to bear arms. It's even clearer in stating that that right is an individual right, not a collective right. Yes, that's important too. And I want to talk for a minute about the good that that right and these other rights we discuss, the good that they do for all of us. You know, this is an essential value to our society, and it's one that the grabbers have lost sight of. Maybe they never knew, I don't know, I don't care. But it's important that we know this. It's important that you know this. It's not just your right, it's a moral duty that you have. Thank you. You know, in the midst of the legislative give and take and battling, I try to read on classical texts that help me clarify my beliefs and clarify the values that make us strong. And one of them I've read recently is the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius. And if you've read of him at all, I recommend the best translation is by a Professor Hayes out of the University of Virginia. Aurelius talks about how we have to protect ourselves. We have to nurture ourselves, to nurture our brothers and our sisters and our neighbors. And one of the things that, in one of his meditations, Marcus Aurelius said is that there's nothing more pathetic, that was his word, than those do-gooders who run around in circles trying to get into other people's business and legislate their morality and legislate how they live their lives, when really what they need to do is tend to themselves. Don't come from a city with a rampant homelessness problem and lecture us down in the 19th about homeless protections and ethics. Don't come from organizations that are fiscally and morally bankrupt and lecture us about tax policy. You know, you'll hear a lot from the other side in their schemes to grab guns, saying that what they're trying to do is simply use common sense gun regulation. Well, I'll tell you this, common sense to a tyrant is anathema to a free person. And that's what works both ways. Common sense to a free people is anathema to tyrants. And just in case anyone's confused, you guys are the ones with common sense.
Free thought for free people.